Do you bet like somebody that has money, or do you bet like a broke, poor person? In this video, I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what's the difference between both. So, the person that has no money when it comes to sports betting, I get hit up with these guys all the time. They say they got $30 as a bankroll, $50 as a bankroll, $100 as a bankroll. So, what happens is when you have that type of bankroll, what these guys end up going and doing is they go and they place their $5, $10, $20 parlays that are going to win them, 50,000, 20,000, 10,000. The reason why is because when you have that small amount of money, you'll do anything for that chance to win a big amount of money. So they'll take that small amount of money that they have and literally put in parlays that are going to give them a 0% shot at even winning. And the same thing happens week in and week out. Is they take the little bit of money that they have, they donate it, and then they have to start over the next week. Donate it, start over the next week, donate it. And before you know it, as the years pass, and maybe they won, one parlay or whatnot, but as the years go on, all that money goes right back in and you end up losing money long term. They end up losing constantly. And then on the flip side to that, the people that have that mindset, if they somehow get lucky and beat the odds and hit a $10,000 to $20,000 parlay, they're absolutely screwed after that as well because of the mentality. Now, the mentality is they weren't able to save money to begin with. So as soon as they win a bit of money like that, they're going to think they can go back to the well and make even more money. So they're going to take a $10,000, $20,000 win and now start placing $500 parlays, $1,000 parlays, because now they think they could win 100,000, they could win 500,000 or whatnot. And they end up just going in that vicious cycle of nonstop donating, even when they win here and there. I've seen it happen so many times. I've talked to one person that told me they were up $100,000. In less than 2 weeks, they were down to 40,000. And then the week after that, they were down to having basically no money. So you have to understand this. When the poor person even makes a little bit of money, if you have a poor mindset and you're always in that chase, you're going to give all that money back anyway. Same thing goes for a slot machine player. Most people that play the slot machines, they don't have any money. Why? Because they're trying to put $20 in a slot machine and they're trying to win thousands of dollars. So when they do win $5,000 or $10,000 in a slot machine, they're hooked. So now they keep going back to play the slot machine. Why? Because they want that feeling again of winning that $5,000 or $10,000. All right, that is a poor mindset when it comes to sports betting, when it comes to gambling. When you have a small amount of money and you're trying to make a lot out of it, it's just not going to happen. And even when it does happen, you didn't manage money to begin with. You didn't manage it correctly. So what makes you think that if you didn't manage it before having 10 or 20 grand, if you end up hitting something like that, you're going to manage it after? You're not. You're just going to try to get even bigger results and chase a bigger prize. It happens nonstop. So you have to make sure that you are not in that type of mindset. The poor man's mindset for sports betting, for gambling, is taking a small amount of money, taking a small little bankroll, and thinking that they're going to get $100,000, $50,000 out of that. It's unrealistic. It's not going to happen. And if that's you, you need to understand this video is directed right towards you, because you have to be able to switch that mindset. You can switch that mindset and understand, let me save money before even getting involved in doing this stuff. Then you can actually set yourself up for success doing the right things. Now let's go on the flip side. I'm not going to say rich person, because your rich person likes to gamble for basically entertainment. They don't really care if they're losing or not because they have money. But let's talk about people that have a decent amount of income that know how to save money. So somebody that has saved $5,000 or $10,000, has it set aside as their bankroll to use for sports betting. They don't just go out there, bet stupid parlays. They're not trying to chase that $100,000 dream, $1 million parlay dream. They're not trying to chase that stuff. They already have shown that they can manage money to begin with. Having a $5,000 or $10,000 bankroll, you proved to yourself that you could save that amount of money and keep that amount of money to the side. So if you do make $10,000 or $20,000 on top of that, you're not going to throw it away on stupid stuff. You're going to be able to actually conserve that and make more money off of that. Now, how are they going to do that? Your person that is smart when it comes to sports betting takes that $5,000, $10,000 bankroll. They split it up into unit size, 1 to 3%. They straight bet. They do not go with those parlays. The parlays, like I said, guys, parlays are always going to kill you. They're always going to kill you. I tell people this on a daily. I jump on the phone with people, and I literally have to almost yell at them and be like, you guys have to put the pipe dream down that the parlays are not going to do it for you. You're just going to keep losing, and you're just going to keep feeling that losing feeling. And it sucks. Trust me, it sucks. I know, because I was there when I first started, and it sucked. I hated having to put in bets every single day, and then I would lose by one team and whatnot. So you have to break that feeling. The person that has money is not doing that, all right? They're focusing on straight betting, because why they're focusing on straight betting is they're trying to get percentages. That's pretty much what they're looking for. They're trying to hit 60 to 70% of the time, all right? People that I coach, that's what we're trying to hit. And the reason why is because we look at higher probability plays. So the smart person is looking at higher probability plays. They're looking more in depth. They're doing more research into the plays that they're looking for, just straight bets. All right. They're not just going out there hammering 5 teams on a parlay because they think those teams are good. No, they're going out there and they're researching 1 or 2 or 3 plays that have higher probabilities because of the stats that they were able to research and they were able to look at. So when it comes down to it, your poor person at the end of a year is going to donate a couple $1,000s regardless, because they're chasing parlays. They're trying to get unrealistic dreams to come true. All right. Your smart person that has $5,000 or $10,000 put away, doing the right research. They have the right, tools to be able to come up with the highest probability plays. What they're doing is taking that $5,000 to $10,000 and they're making $5,000 to $10,000 off of that money that they have throughout the year. They're not losing it. And then they go into the next year. Now they got $20,000 as a bankroll. As your poor person has nothing still and has donated more money. So you have to understand, when it comes to the two sides of the game, you don't want to have that poor mindset. You don't want to be that poor sports bettor / gambler. You want to be the smart one. Prove to yourself that you could save money before even thinking about jumping into sports betting. If you can't save $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, if you can't save that amount of money and prove to yourself that you could save that, you're not going to last in sports betting. Because even if you do make money, you're going to make poor choices with it, because it just shows that you can't manage money. All right. You're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, and you come to me and you only have $500, $200, $300. What makes you think that you can manage your money? I'm not going to think that you can manage your money, because you should have more than that to begin with. So understand that. You want to be a successful sports bettor. You need to get out of the poor mindset and get to, I'm not going to say the rich mindset, but the right mindset. All right. The smart mindset. The smart mindset is saving your money, being able to understand what it is to invest it into sports betting by sticking to your right unit sizes, making sure that you're disciplined, making sure that you don't tilt, stop chasing unrealistic expectations, and just sticking to straight betting rather than going for those parlays. If you're going to be on that poor side, I'm telling you right now, guys, you're always going to be chasing something that is never going to hit. And even if it does hit, you're just going to chase a bigger prize after that, because that's what it comes down to. It comes down to your mentality and your emotions. You're either going to be the poor person for your whole life, or you're going to be the smart person. The choice is really up to you. As always, guys, I'm Frank from Linemaker Sports. I'll see you guys in the next video.